What is up, YouTube? Holy Pepsi here. I'm going to be doing an overview of patch 5.15 notes. So, yeah. First off, I want to say that they just released the announcement for Juggernaut. If you don't know what Juggernaut is, it's basically they're giving I want to say 5 or 6 champions some pretty significant buffs, which is kind of cool because they're like, yeah, tanks, yeah, they don't do too much in this game. It's not like we just had a freaking tank meta. But, yeah, so they're pretty much buffing tanks. The ones that we've seen so far is Garion, Darius, Mordekaiser, and Skarner. They're getting these special upgrades. Skarner can basically make like a weird prism that gives him a movement speed buff on the map. We don't know if you can actually move it or not. As for Garen, his basically ult kills a villain on the enemy team, which basically a villain is considered anyone who's gotten the last recent kill. It now does true damage based on whatever the hell it goes by. Pretty much it does like 40% of the person's HP. That's why it's so significant. So it's pretty stupid. Darius now gets his basically stack passive depending on how many enemies are around him, which is pretty crazy. Now this is all subject to change. And Mordekaiser can actually ghost Baron now, and he doesn't even have to use his ultimate. All he has to do is do a small amount of damage. Small amount of damage to actually just hit the dragon one time. If his team secures dragon in a dragon fight, Mordekaiser will get a ghost dragon. And then you can move that dragon from Dragon Pit, go anywhere on the map. I believe it can even attack structures, and you can have dragon versus Baron. You know what? I want to go and have 5 dragons versus Baron Nashor. I think I'm going to go do that. That's going to happen. So without further ado, I'm going to do the patch 5.15 minutes. Sorry you've been having to hear me ramble, and I know it kind of looks a little laggy, so hopefully it doesn't bother you guys too much. I don't know. It's on my second monitor. Maybe it's just a monitor lagging, which I don't know why. So Gangplank got disabled for a while because either there's a few bugs or they're just like, yeah, we really did not want Gangplank to have the same win ratio as what he currently had before the rework. I don't even know if his win ratio was that bad, but I've been seeing him play, and I played him myself, and he did not scale too well. He had a better gameplay style, but the problem is that he wasn't. His whole thing was like, oh yeah, I can farm Silver Serpents and basically upgrade my ultimate, which is awesome. The problem is that you basically spent your entire time farming Silver Serpents, and you might, if you're doing really good, you could get it around 15, 18 minutes, and it's like, yeah, that's cool and all, but you're not really doing too much elsewhere. So it wasn't that good. They addressed the problem by basically now you automatically acquire 1 Silver Serpent per second on Howling Abyss, Butcher's Bridge, Twisted Treelon, and Crystal Scar, which is pretty damn amazing. Now he's probably going to scale a lot better. You're probably going to actually see Gangplanks do well instead of going 1-13. Yeah, I decided to play him, and did not go well. Did not go well at all. Fiora's getting her rework in this patch, so stay tuned for that. Echo is Riot's hated champion of the month. Pretty much since his release, he's just been getting slowly nerfed into the abyss. And this is just now, I believe, a nail in the coffin. Pretty much, Tank Echo has been a thing for a while now. When he first got released, in the PvE, I was playing Tank. I played 2 or 3 games of Tank Echo, and I saw potential in it. He couldn't do, like, triple kills or pentakills, but he had the ability to pretty much kill lots of people and CC people. That's the main thing. Because, one, his W is still beyond stupid. I don't even understand how they haven't nerfed that yet. It's an AoE stun for 2.5 seconds. I'm slightly certain it's 2.5 seconds. But it's a long-ass stun. That's an AoE stun. That is crazy. Usually AoE stuns like require some kind of like setup or some kind of cost. Like Annie's, you have to cast a spell 4 times. Echo, it's just like, well, you have to use your W, and then you have to be in the circle. It's like, that's a pretty weak cost for something like that. Something for a 2.5 second ultimate, or not ultimate, but 2.5 second stun. That's pretty significant. Or I should say that's not really that much of a problem. Nidalee, basically her javelin toss got nerfed again. Yeah, they basically nerfed the maximum damage to 390 now. I'm not really seeing any Nidalees in Platinum. Last time I saw a Nidalee was when I was doing the, what was it? I think it was Unranked to Plat. And that Nidalee was, I think that Nidalee was a Master Elo Nidalee, and she was not carrying at all. She actually went 4-6 in her placements, and she was an actual Master Division Nidalee player, because he went into my chat and was basically like, here's this account because it got gold 1. So he was an account seller, and needless to say, his account somehow miraculously got disabled. I don't know who reported him, but like, I don't know, man. You shouldn't be boosting accounts. But yeah, it was pretty funny. So, what is it? Sivir is now basically getting a scaling ratio. Sivir is just like Vayne, pretty much. The pros started picking up Vayne very heavily, and they were like, whoa, 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 whoa. We knew that Vayne was OP, but now people are complaining about it more often, so we gotta nerf Vayne. So with Vayne, if you didn't know, I believe Vayne started automatically at 45 AD on her ultimate. I might be wrong, but it used to be like 45 something at all ranks, right? They're like, well, that's a free BF sword the second she hits 6. So what they did was they scaled it back, and they was like 25, 35, then 45 for 6, 11, 18. So they scaled it that way. Same thing's happening to Sivir. It used to be 68% on all ranks, now it's 40, 50, 60. So 40% at level 6, 60 or 50% at level 11, 60% at level 18 or 16. So it's not bad. It's not terrible, but it's just decent. Teemo, son of Satan. Teemo is now becoming more of a problem. If you play top lane, I feel for you so badly. Like, why, Riot? Do you hate Nasus that much? Do you not want Nasus to exist in your game? Because to all the Nasus players, this is just no. Okay, so passive camouflage. Pretty much when he's in the bush, he stealths twice as fast. Also, when he's stealths inside of a bush, he can move around without being detected. So you have to use a pink ward, which is even more annoying. And then with his ultimate, he can literally place his ultimate a little bit away from him. It's not too much, but it's actually pretty significant. And then he can actually bounce his ultimate off of other shrooms. So he can throw down a shroom and then bounce it off another shroom, gaining distance. So they're comparing it to Teemo lengths and using Teemo measurement, because Riot's Riot, they're trollsy as hell. So bounces 3 to 4 to 5 Teemos further in a direction that they originally tossed. I would really like to see them have it where you can actually bounce it, like it has infinite bouncing potential, because that'd be pretty cool. It's just like bounce, 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 do like a triangle and then hit like a invisible Shaco and then kill the Shaco. I think that'd actually be cool. But yeah. Zinx Harbinger, pretty much the new support item. It's pretty damn OP. And, yeah, they're basically nerfing the hell out of it. Or not really nerfing it. They're basically making it balanced. Riot's known for basically overpower something really, really heavily when it's released. Devour. And they basically nerf it down to what they actually originally intended it to be. Because they want people to actually play the new items. And then they're like, yeah, these items are totally now balanced. PvE doesn't exist for a reason. But it does make it more diversified, because if they basically made every single item balanced, then people would get bored of the game, because they wouldn't be trying out these new items as much. Because why would you try out a new item when what you have works, unless a new item gives you an unfair advantage in some way, shape, or form? So that's basically Riot's like... that's basically their motive, or motto. Make it OP, then balance it after. HUD update. It's pretty cool. Basically, they're now going to bring into ranked, I think, soon. And I'll be heading the ranked within this patch. So, yes. Awesome. We're getting the HUD update. The times I've been playing normals, I haven't really liked the new HUD. It's okay. It's not too bad, but I think that you should be able to go to like the legacy HUD. So it's not. I don't know. It's okay, but it's like, is it really needed? Right. Instant feedback system? That's funny. You're gonna have literally 1,000 people saying, why is my connection dropping? Why is this game not balanced? Why is there only 20 champions actually viable for ranked? Why would you even make an instant feedback system for this game? My question is, why the hell is there not voice chat? This is the most competitive game out there. Has the biggest player pool. Does not have voice chat. StarCraft 2 has voice chat. Dota has voice chat. You really think, does the tribunal really have to dictate like the entire league populations? Like, I loved Curse Voice. Curse Voice was awesome. When Curse Voice originally got implemented into League, and you could basically just click one button and get connected with people, dude, the ranked games were so fun. You were able to just talk to people. No one would rage at you because people are going to be keyboard warriors. When you're actually talking to the person, they're usually not a keyboard warriors because you'll most likely tell them to shut the fuck up. But on the other hand, you sometimes have those people that'll just scream at the top of their lungs and all that crap, which what did Curse Voice do? They added a mute function, which was very, very easy to use. After playing, I want to say 200 games with Curse Voice on, I did not have to mute someone ever. 200 ranked games. And obviously I didn't win all of those 200 ranked games, but I have no idea why they don't implement a voice chat system. I'm guessing because they're afraid that the community will rage on each other and that there won't be proper evidence because audio files would take up too much time to actually search through. So it's sad. Champion mastery. Yeah. So this is what I think should be done with Champion Mastery. One, it doesn't mean anything whatsoever. It just means that you play the champion like 25 times, 30 times. I love it when people are like, I'm Champion Mastery rank 5. And I'm like, that doesn't mean anything whatsoever. It just means that you play the champion a lot. It's probably your main champion. So I think Champion Mastery should be reworked. You should have to buy 1,000 IP, basically game streak, I should say. And within that game streak, you have to get a 70% win ratio with a champion. And then you unlock a special mastery emote for that champion. And I think that would be pretty cool. Now, of course, you would get bullshitted sometimes where you would have an AFK or someone DC'd or something. But what you would do is you would only be able to play that champion in Team Builder. Because that way, you have to basically play that champion the next 7 games. And you have a 100% chance of getting that champion. So, I think that would be a really, really awesome way to actually use Mastery. Because currently, right now, it's absolutely worthless. What I just said, if that was to be implemented, sure, that'd be pretty cool. It wouldn't really mean that you're a master of that champion, but it'd be much more... It's something to actually show off rather than you have an emote for playing a champion 25 to 30 times. It's really not that, like... It's not what it's intended to be. It's supposed to show, like, mastery of a champion rather than playing the champion a lot. Ward skin selection, I don't know. It's not really needed in my opinion. I guess now you have the option of the standard ward, the Battlecast ward, or the other wards that Riot has made, the Season 3 ward. I don't buy ward skins. Bug fixes. Yeah. Contail Fizz, that's pretty cool. I believe this was a custom skin done. And base chroma skin packs, Cassiopeia Curse. That's pretty cool. I think the blue one looks pretty cool. Is that actually the default skin? Oh, maybe it's not. I don't know. I don't play Cassiopeia. Dragon Slayer Vayne. The white one looks okay. The red one looks pretty cool. The blue one's probably my favorite. So I don't know. I might end up buying it just for the red. And Koi Nami. Nah. This original looks better. Like, not even the skin, just the original. That's my opinion. So, yeah. Thanks for watching. Make sure to comment, rate, and subscribe. And, peace out.